Hi, and welcome to your first lesson on how to create a local community and sell out your local events. Today, we're going to start with a very crucial planning tool, a tool that's going to help guide you and help you make some informed decisions about your upcoming event. It's called the SWOT analysis. So, what exactly is a SWOT analysis? Well, a SWOT analysis is just what the letters say. It's going to look at your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to your business and your event. We're going to look at it both from an internal and external. Those are internal factors as well as some of the external factors in your business community that are going to have an impact on your event. So we'll start by looking at what we call a SWOT analysis grid. Now, don't worry, you don't need to rush and start writing and drawing little pictures. This is something you're going to be able to download at the end of the class and you'll be able to fill out and go through on your own. So just sit back, listen, and kind of give some thought to what you might want to do when you actually do your own SWOT analysis. So, as you can see, this SWOT analysis has four grids, four quadrants. We're going to look at both the internal and the external factors that will affect or impact your event. Let's start with the internal. What are those strengths? What are those things that you have that are going to be helpful to your event and to your business and that you already have internally within your business? At the same time, we want to look at the reverse and look at some of the weaknesses, some of the things that might impact your event in a negative way, things we can improve on and make better. Also, we're going to look at external factors. We're going to look at some of the opportunities that your business may have that you can take advantage of in creating your event. And then external factors that are threats or things that could impact your business in a negative way that you need to be ready for and compensate for. So let's start with the strengths, the things that we know we have internally within our business that are going to be positive. Now, remember, these are just some ideas and questions for you to look at and analyze. It doesn't mean it's exactly right for your business. And that's why it's going to be important at the end of class that you take the time to go step by step and make this work for you and your event. So here are some ideas. What unique or low cost resources can you draw upon? Things that you already have at your disposal that you can use to help make your event a success. Another question might be, do you already have a strong brand in your community or a loyal customer base that you can start with to build this event? Do you already have strong partnerships with other businesses that might be able to come and help supplement the event, that they share the same audience, or maybe even it's even a venue that you've worked with closely in the past? Then, what unique skills can you bring to the event that your competition just doesn't have? What sets you apart? And then another last thing you might want to look at is how well does your event engage with your local community? Is this something that people will want to come back time and time again? So now that we've looked at some of the strengths, and again, there might be many more that you have for your business, let's look at the flip side, things that are internal to our businesses, but areas we need to improve and work on. So, one of the most obvious is, has your event taken place in a bad location in the past? Location, location, location can be very key into drawing new customers. Do you have some financial limitations that could impact the event quality? And maybe you could go use some of those partnerships or some of those strengths you have to be able to take some of those financial burdens off you. Do you have enough staff to handle the event? Once again, go back to your strengths and maybe you could partner with someone in the community or someone from your customer base and give them a free class just to have them come out and help you handle and kind of control and work that event. Is your marketing strategy effective in reaching your target audience? Have you really analyzed that marketing and you feel very good about what you're currently doing? So there are also some opportunities that we need to look at. These are things that, again, now these are external to your event. These are things that are in your community that you might be able to take advantage of or use to your benefit. So some of the questions you might ask here are there new trends that you can capitalize on for your event? What's the latest buzz? What's happening in your community? Can you address a specific need or gap in the community? Is there something you've seen maybe in other markets that's not happening in your community that you could take advantage of and take an opportunity to do that? Always say we can learn a lot from others. Are there new partners or sponsors that align with your event goals? Is there someone else's business in your community that might benefit by being a part of your business and also could bring some opportunity to you? Now, let's look at some of the threats, some of the things that we need to compensate for or make sure we're aware of before we would actually go into this. So, some of the threats, again, these are external to your business, not necessarily internal, but in your community, in your environment. Could adverse weather impact the event? Do you have a plan B in case it's not a beautiful day? Are there other events that weekend or when you're having your event that could overshadow or conflict with yours? How might shifts in public opinion impact the event's success?